So friends, we are calculating the composite centroid of the composite figures. Sometimes he will give the geometry of the figure such that after removing some of the figures, you will get the required figure. Like he may ask you to get the center of gravity of the hatched part shown in the figure. Say this radius is equal to 25 mm and this radius is equal to 50 mm. So he is asking you to get the center of gravity of this hatched part. He is asking you to get the center of gravity of this hatched part. At that time, what you are doing it? This figure I can get it by considering the two figures. One is this whole semicircle, circle 1, semicircle 1. From that you are removing the semicircle 2. Are you getting it or not? So first you are taking this whole circle, semicircle, the radius is equal to 50. Right, this is your figure 1. From that you need to remove the figure 2. Figure 2 is this one. So how you can define your figure? Your problem, given problem is, so whenever you are removing, remember the fact, whenever you are removing the area is negative. A is negative, rest all you need not to worry. It's all right. A is negative. Whenever you are removing the area, that area is to be taken as the negative. Therefore, what is your given figure? Given figure is given problem. Yes, calculate the centroid of the shaded figure. Calculate centroid of shaded figure. Right? Calculate the centroid of the shaded figure. So first you need to define what is your problem. How you identified the problem. Given problem or the figure, given figure is equal to semicircle 1 like this, having a radius is equal to 50 mm. This is semicircle 1 minus you are carrying out the small semicircle 2. Is it all right? Semicircle 2. First you identify, then rest of the problem is easy for you. Is it all right? So I'll do the calculation as I told you in the tabular form. Like I'll prepare a table. The table like this. What all I need to put in the table? Serial number. What was that figure? Yes, next the area of the figure. Next, what is the x value of that figure? What is the y value of the figure? Then comes what? Ax and the ay. Right? So tabulate the result. Now you go by one figure. Go for the figure 1. First you select the reference line. Which are your reference line? The reference line I am taking the x line like this as far as possible. Unless and until specified, you take the figure in such a fashion that the whole figure comes in one quadrant only. Is it all right? Whole figure comes in first quadrant only, so that the calculation will become a bit easy for me. If it is in different quadrant, what to do? That I will tell you afterwards, right? Yes. Now you go for the first figure. How the first figure appears? The first figure appears something like this. This is your x line, y line is here. Your figure is starting from the y line and resting on the x line. The radius is like this. It is 50 mm he has given. This radius, big figure. Is it all right? This is the figure 1. Figure 1. What is the area of this figure? that I am calling it as the A1. Serial number 1, the figure is semicircle. Semicircle. Yes, the area of the semicircle. Just see here, what is the area of the semicircle? 5r square. 5r square by 2. 5 is 5, r is 50 by 50 square by 2. Yes, 5r square by 2. 5 into 50 square divided by 2. 5 into 50 square divided by 2 is nothing but the value of A1. That is equal to, yes, 50 square into 5 divided by 2 equal to, yes, 3927. A1 is equal to 3927 mm square. Put the value of A1 here, 3927 mm square. Yes, the x value of center of gravity. X means how you are measuring it? You are measuring it from the y line. Where is the center of gravity of it? Yes, as symmetric about this particular line, it is located on this line, means it is located, distance is equal to 50 mm. X1 will become equal to 50 mm. Put the value of x1 here is equal to 50, right? Go for the y. Yes, the figure is like this. Your x line is here. You want the center of this particular figure in this direction. Therefore, what is the value of it? This is equal to 4r divided by 3/5. 4 into r divided by 3/5. From this line it is 4r divided by 3/5 only. Therefore, it is 4 into r is equal to 50 divided by 3 into 5. Yes, this is nothing but your value of y1. You put it here. That is 4 into 50 equal to divide by 3 is equal to divide by 5. Yes, I got it as 21.22. Put here 21.22. y1 is equal to 21.22. Yes. Now you go for the second figure. Carefully observe the second figure, how it is. Yes, this is my second figure. This is my y line. Yes, it has started from somewhere here and its radius is how much? Its radius is 25. Therefore, what is this gap? Can you guess what is that particular gap? So total, this is 50. Figure is not like this. Yes, sorry. This is y line. Yes, right. This is 50. Center is somewhere here. So it has started from 50 here. Yes. The figure, second figure is like this. Yes, this distance is 50. And as this radius is 25, this total distance will become how much? 50, right? Now this is what your second figure is. This is the second figure. What is the area of the second figure? A2 is equal to 5r square by 2. But A2 is what? Negative. It is to be removed. That area is to be removed. That is why A2 is to be taken as negative. While substituting, you need to substitute A2 as negative. A2 is equal to minus, yes, pi by 2 into r square. 5 by 2 into r is equal to 25. 25 square is equal to, yes, yes, 981.74. A2 is equal to, it is to be taken as negative. Remember, we are taking out that particular figure. If you are adding that figure, that will become positive. Actually, that area is to be removed. That is why it is to be taken. Only area is to be negative. You don't worry about the x and y values. They will adjust automatically. 981.74. 981.74. Right? So the value, second figure is again minus semicircle. You write here minus because it is to be removed. That is why area will become negative. Minus 981.74. Right? So you go for the x value. X value means from where you are measuring it. From here you are measuring it. Where is the center of this particular figure? From this line it is located at a distance of 25. But I need to get it from this line. Can you guess what it may be? This distance I am calling it as the x2. x2 is nothing but this 50 plus 25. Any doubt in understanding this one? Yes, 50 plus 25. You need to keep the figure in proper position to get the required answer. You need to keep the figure in proper position to get the required answer. That care is to be taken, right? 50 plus 25 is x2. x2 is equal to 50 plus 25, 75. You don't worry about the sign of x and y. Sign of x and y is dependent on which quadrant that particular figure is lying. If you are taking it out, only the area will become negative. The rest all will remain as it is. That care is to be taken. Yes, y1, y2 when you are calculating it, it is located from the base at a distance is equal to, from the x at a distance is equal to 4r divided by 35. This is equal to y2. Now what is the value of r? R is equal to 25. Therefore it is 4 into 25 divided by 35. What is that number? Yes, 4 into 25 is 100 divided by 3. 100 divided by 3 is equal to, divide by 3 equal to, now lastly divided by 100 divided by 3. 100 divided by 3 equal to, divided by 5 is equal to, yes, 10.61 mm. So I got a value of y1 is 10.61. Yes friends, now you got a1, x1, y1, a2, x2, y2. Yes, you calculate here a1, x1. That is nothing but a1 into x1, a2 into x2. You put this in this column. Like a1 into y1, a2 into y2 here. And hence get the required numbers. Yes, a1 into x1, 3927 into 20 into 50 is equal to, yes, 196350. Yes, a1 y1, that is equal to 3927 into 21.22 is equal to, yes, 83330. Now you go for a2, x2. a2 is negative, that is why 981.74 into x2 is 75 is equal to minus 73630, and a2 y2 981.74 into 10.61 is equal to, yes, you got it as minus 10416. Yes friends, lastly you calculate what is the total of the area. Total of the area. If you do like this, the calculation is reduced and errors will also minimized. Only you must be perfect in calculating how the figure is, what is the value of x and y. keeping it in proper position. You may be knowing the formulas, but if you are not putting it in right position, your answers may go wrong, right? So it will be equal to 3927 minus 981.74 is equal to 2945. 2945.26, and a1x1 ax is equal to 196350 minus 73630. This we are calling it as summation of ax is equal to, yes, 122 like that. Summation of ay, take the total of this column, that is equal to 83330 minus 10416 is equal to, yes, 72914. 72914. Yes, finally you can get the center of gravity of this particular figure, centroid. Therefore, the x coordinate, centroid, x coordinate of the centroid is equal to x bar, that is nothing but what? Total of a. X coordinate of the centroid is equal to x bar. What it is then? Total of ax divided by total of a. Summation of ax divided by summation of a. Substitute the value. Summation of ax 122420 divided by summation of a 294526. 294526.26. Yes, what is the answer? 12240 divided by 2945.26 equal to 4.15. The value of x bar, yes, the value of x bar, you got it, is equal to, yes, here it is 420. Yes, 122420 divided by 2945.26 is equal to, yes, right now it is okay. We got the value of x bar is equal to 41.56. Like that, you can get the y coordinate of center of gravity as y bar is equal to summation of ay divided by summation of a. Summation of ay, you got it as 72914. 72914 divided by summation of a 2945. Yes, 72914 divided by 2945 is equal to 24.75. What is the meaning of this one? This whole figure center of gravity is located somewhere here. This distance, its coordinates with respect to x and y line are, x coordinate is 41.56, and y coordinate is 24.75. 24.75. We shall go for one more problem. Say the problem is from university exam. Yes, we shall go for one more example. Locate the center of gravity of the figure shown in the figure. Center of gravity of the plane figure. Locate centroid or center of gravity of plane figure. This is from the one of the video question paper. Yes, the figure is something like this. Yes, here is a semicircle like this. Then from here, given a trapezium like this. Yes, the figure is not to the scale. So he has given this radius as 20 mm and he has given this gap as 30 mm and this total height he has given it as 70 mm. Friends, can you tell me how you can solve this particular problem? First, you need to see the basic figures, how you can consider this whole overall figure. He is asking you to get the center of gravity of this hatched part. This part center of gravity is asking. What you can do? First, you consider one rectangle here, like this rectangle, rectangle 1. Its dimension is 50 mm by, yes, what is its height? 20 mm. 50 mm by 20 mm, one rectangle. Next, you need to go for a triangle like this. You need to go for the second one as the triangle. The dimensions of the triangle are, this height you will get it as 50 and this dimension is equal to 50, right? This is 20 plus 30 is 50 and this height is nothing but total is 70. From that you need to remove this 20. You will get the second figure. So from that you need to remove the third figure so that you will get the hatched figure. First you define what is the problem identified by you. First you define what is the problem. Given problem is equal to solution. So you are selecting the X line like this so that the whole figure comes in the first quadrant and the Y line like this. So the given problem is equal to, first you are going for a rectangle 1 plus second one is you are going for a triangle 2 and the third minus you are removing a semicircle. You are removing a semicircle, right? Semicircle 3. Is it all right? Semicircle 3. Yes. So given problem is equal to rectangle 1 plus the triangle 2 minus the semicircle 3. You have identified the problem. Now you start with the calculations. Usually we are putting all the calculations in the form of the table. You are putting the calculations in the form of the table. Serial number. Next comes the part or the figure. Next comes what is the area. What is the area of that figure? Then comes the x value of that figure. Then comes the y value of the figure. And finally ax and ay. right? Totally 3 figures are there. Serial number 1, your figure is rectangle. Serial number 2, the figure is the triangle. And serial number 3, figure is the semicircle. Now friends, consider those figures carefully. Go for the first figure. Your x line is like this, y line, and x line is like this. Your figure is kept something like this. Yes, this dimension is 50 and this dimension is 20. Therefore, can you guess what may be the area of this figure? Area is 50 into 20. That is A1 is equal to 50 into 20 is nothing but the 1000. Yes, the x value of this figure, somewhere here is the center of gravity. When you are going like this will become the 25, right? And y1, when you are going like this will become the x1 and this will become the y1. y1 is equal to 10. Any doubt in understanding this one? Keep the figure in proper position. The rest is easy for you, right? You go for the next figure. Don't change the x and y coordinates. Yes, x is here, y is here, and your figure is somewhere here. Are you agreeing with it? The triangle is here. Can you tell me what is this gap? This gap is equal to 20 mm. And the dimensions of the figure are, this is 50 and this is also 50. This is your first figure and this is the second figure. Any doubt in understanding the second figure? You need to keep the figure in proper position. The rest all will be easy for you. Yes, somewhere here is the center of gravity of this figure. This distance, I am calling it as the x2, and this distance I am calling it as the y2, right? Center of that individual figure. Yes, you know that from here it is located at a distance is equal to how much? This 50 divided by 3. But I want it from here. Therefore, it will be y2 is equal to 20 plus 50 by 3 is equal to, yes, 20 plus 50 by 3. 20 plus 50 divided by 3 equal to 36.66. Similarly, I want x2. From here I want it. Actually, I know it is located at, from here at a distance is equal to how much? 50. From here it is located distance is equal to 50 divided by 3. This then length is 50, right? From here it is located distance of 50 by 3, but I want it from here. Therefore, what is the value of x2? x2 is equal to 50 minus 50 by 3 is equal to, yes, 50 minus 50 divided by 3 is equal to 33.33. 33.33. Put these values. What is the area of the figure? Half base into height. A2 is equal to half, base is 50, height is 50. Yes, 50 into 50 divided by 2 is equal to 1250. 1250, and the value of x is equal to 33.33. Value of x is 33.33 and the value of y is, yes, the value of y is equal to 36.66. You go for the last circle, last figure. Last figure is very simple. That is the quarter circle. It is attached with both x and y. It is like this. Yes, this figure is to be removed. That is why it should be minus. Yes, this is 20. What is the area of the third figure? A3 is equal to 5 by 4 into 20 square. Right or not? Pi r square by 4. It is quarter circle. A2 is equal to 20 square divided by 4 is equal to into 5 is equal to 314.15 with negative sign. A3 is equal to minus 314.15. Right? Then you go for x2. x2 from here you are measuring the value of x3. It is 4r by 35. 4r divided by 35. Like that y3 you are measuring from here. Again it is 4r divided by 35. What is that 4r by 35? 4 into r. x3 in this case equal to y3 is equal to, yes, x3 equal to y3 is equal to 4r. 4 into r is equal to 20 divided by 3 into 5. Yes, 80 divided by 3 equal to divided by 5. Yes, 8.48. 8.48. 8.48. Now you calculate all these values, tabulate the results. Yes, A1x1 1000 into 25 2500000. Yes, A2x2 1250 into 33.33 is equal to 41662. Yes, A3x3 with negative sign minus minus 26. Calculate the A1y1 10,000. A2y2 12, yes, 50 into 36.66 equal to 45825. 45825. And last one is, yes, A3y3. A3y3, yes, this will be same as this one, minus 2664. Right? Now you get the all areas. Total of area is equal to, yes, 1000 plus 1250 minus 314.15 is equal to, yes, 1935.85. 1935.85. Now AX 25123 plus 41666 minus 2664 is equal to, yes, 63998. 63998. This is nothing but total of the AX. Like that you get the total of AY is equal to, yes, 10,000 plus 45825 minus 212664 is equal to 53161. 53161. Yes, you got all the values. A you got, AX you got, AY you got. Therefore, finally you can go for the X bar. X value of center of gravity is equal to total of AX divided by total of A is equal to, yes, total of AX and total of A. Y bar is equal to total of AY. Total of AY divided by total of A. You will get it as 27.5. 646, and x bar you will get it as 63998 divided by 1935.85 is equal to 33.08, 33.05 mm. Yes, finally, what is the conclusion? The center of gravity of this figure is located somewhere here. Its coordinates from the reference axis are x is 30 and y is 27.46. Yes, we shall continue with few more problems in the next class. Thank you, friends.